All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is December 2nd, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up Trade Review. All right, my name is John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Hey, let's go take a look at some charts. Let's see what we traded today. All right, let's start out with Intel. Okay, Intel popped up. That's a bullish pop. All right, so I bought coming off this candle right here, right back to minor support. That would have been this hill right through here. Okay, so that's the hill that comes from here down to there. Okay, so that is green erases red. So I bought this candle and I sold off into the rallies and reloaded at the 3 EMA. Okay, sold off into the rallies, reloaded at the 3. All right, and then after that, it just kind of got crushed right there. But in that process, I made, looks like I made $34 on that trade. I'm still in a position. I'm trying to weasel my way out of it right now. So there's Intel. What's the next trade we took today? Let's take a look at Amazon. All right, for Amazon, we got the same thing happening, okay? You got green erases red right over this base right here. So here's the base, okay, right there. So we gap up. That is green erases red. Okay, so I bought some calls for Amazon. So I bought these calls right here and called it out in the room. Okay, you can see I bought this candle here, the calls, and I sold off into the rally right there. Okay, so got a bullish gap up. That's green erases red. Bought the candle, rode it up to here, and we sold off into the rally up top there. All right, then I reloaded a little bit for a possible bounce off of VWAP, but I never got it. All right, so there's Amazon. What did we make on Amazon? Made on Amazon, we made, let's go take a look here for today. Amazon, we made $493 on Amazon. Okay, on Intel, we made $34. Okay, on AMC, we made $93. All right, so let's go take a look at AMC to see what we did with that one. Next one is AMC. What do we have on AMC? Guess what? Same thing again. Green erases red. So where would the red be? You've got price comes from here all the way down to there. Let's start again. A little bit thinner. Try it one more time. One more time. Right there. So there's the red. Green erases the red. Okay, so I bought the dip right here and I sold off into the rally. Okay, and in that process, I made the $93 on AMC. Gonna tell you, I like the price action for AMC. What do I like about the price action? It looks like the windup. All right, on the 15-minute chart, you can see price kind of winding up, back, up, back, up, see, up, back, up, back, up. So it's doing the wind up, and usually after one of these wind ups, we get price action to kind of produce a rip that comes in and just winds up going right up like that. All right, so I like AMC. I like it for a little bit longer hold. So there's AMC. I like that. So we traded AMC, we traded Amazon, and we traded Intel this morning. Okay, now you can see I told everybody what I was pretty much doing in the room by announcing it inside of The alerts. Here's the alerts, okay? All right, bidding for Amazon, bought Amazon, bidding for, bought Intel, bidding for Intel, bought AMC right there, okay? Sold off into the rally. Bought Qs. Another one we bought was the Qs, all right? So it's all right there in the alerts. That's what we did today. Let's go take a look at what else we did. See if I can move this out of the way. We did some calls. So we did some SPY calls. So let's take a look at the chart on that. And let me see if I can find it real quick here. All right. Here's the SPY. All right. We had instructions this morning. Well, first, here was our marching orders for the morning. All right. This was the game plan right here. SPY price up over 603.25 is my bullish. Green erases red entry this morning. Need to have a 10-minute uptrend. No doji candles. No topping wicks. All right. So we don't want a big candle with nothing but wick. All right. And I don't want a red candle because it's going in the wrong direction. Okay. On the downside, if SPY comes back down through, does the whole gap fill thing, all right, and gets underneath my pivot, which was 599.27, all right, price underneath 598.28, which is this blue line right here. See the blue script and the blue line, okay, the pivot. You got the green script, you got the green line, you got the gold script, you got the gold line. So there's my entry for the gold. Now this actually belongs right about there. Okay. So there's the gold line and the gold script. Okay, so down here below 598.20, I want to be a bear, and I would look for this to probably come down to this anchored VWAP right there. Okay, so there's SPY this morning. So this morning we bought some calls and we made some money off of some calls. We were up around 603. I like, what do I like? Let's see what I want to say here. Okay, I like Friday options, all right? I like Friday options because they have the most open interest. All right, more open interest equals more liquidity. More liquidity means less of a spread. Less of a spread means tighter profits. That's what I'm looking for. Tighter profits. Now, so what do I like? I want Friday options, so they're either going to be 4 DTEs or 11 DTEs. Okay, I like to pick $2 to $5 out of the money. So we were at 603, so we were looking at the 605s. Okay, so I bought some 605s this morning, and let me see if I can find that chart and see what we made on those 605. So on the 605s, we made $111. Also had some 600s, all right, with 11 DTEs right here. And we made $370 on those. All in all for the day, all right, for the day. And we sold off into the rallies with these 605s and 600s. I'll go over those in just a minute. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we bought off right over 603.25. So let's take this line up. 603.25 would be right about there. 603.20. So there's our green entry. All right, so we'll put a candle in there. So you got a green candle right there in the morning. There's the one we bought into, sold off into the rallies up here. Next entry was 603.50. Got another green candle here, sold off into the rallies up there. Okay, so there was SPY. Kind of a really tight range today. Made it really difficult, but it was still bullish, holding on to this move up and over to the right, 603 and 604.50. All right, really tight range. All right, so I'll back off and you can see where our move up is. You can see price is moving up, and then it does my favorite thing. It holds the higher ground. Okay, that's what I love when price does that. That makes me highly interested when I see price move up and hold the higher ground. Okay, I don't like it. I'm not really fond of price moving up and then moving back. That to me, that's just kind of neutral. All right, that's just neutral. When I see it go up and then hold this area up here, all right, that inspires me to buy this, because there's a possibility after this consolidation we get a pop to the upside. All right, so there's SPY. I liked SPY this morning because what I saw was between these two lines right here, okay, between here and this morning would be the second, you can see price moved up and held. All right, so I was looking for some bullish price action this morning, and I showed you the candles we entered on. We could enter on a green candle like that and a green candle like that. Okay, so we rode those up, sold off into the rallies, sold off into the rallies. Really tight day today. Made it really difficult. If you were going to be a day trader, you kind of had to be willing to buy the option dip as price dipped in the option, and then farm it out into the green candles that were far and away from the 3 EMA. All right, so that was that for today in SPY. Also, we bought some QQQ, made a little money in QQQ today, and let me see if I can pull that up for us. All right, what are we doing? QQQ. QQQ, we did $110 right there. Okay, so all in all today, we did about $1,200, $1,300. Let me see if I can find the cover sheet here. No, that's not it. There it is. All right, so the profits today, $12.88 on the profits. That's realized gains. All right, so if my account was $43,000, 1% would be $430. So you take that for $12.88. Let's take the $12.88. Take $12.88 and divide it by 430. You get $2.99. All right, about 3 times. Okay, so we got 3% in today's price action in trading. That's not bad. Now, if you can do 1%, that's awesome. All right, but we did 3% today, buying the dips in the option prices, and you saw price action hold for the SPY. So there's 3% just for today. Now, this is the same account I started out with in the open house. It's the 25K account. All right, you can see all my trades. I share all my trades with everybody. It's on screen number 2. You can see I don't do anything fancy, nothing funny. It's just right here. They're all right here, all throughout the day. Just buying and selling. When I get some profit, take the profit, reload, take the profit, reload, take the profit, and reload. All right, so you can see nothing. Small gains at the beginning of the day. Then you can see here's where price pops at 10 o'clock. Then I can start taking some big numbers off the table. And then we're kind of reloading, trying to get something going with AMC. Never really took off. Trying to get something going with AMC. A little SPY. Did a little, bought the pullback. Got some Amazon here. Made some good money with Amazon. All right, so we bought the Qs, we bought the SPY, we bought AMC, we bought some Intel. And these are my closing positions. I've got, I got 1,600 in Intel. I got 220 in AMC. I've got 3 shares of SPY. I've got some 600 strike calls, some 605 strike calls. Both of those are 11 DTEs. I got some Amazon calls, 210 calls on the Amazon, 18 DTEs, some QQQ, 518 calls, 18 DTE as well. All right, so nice day for me. 3%, can't complain about that. All right, but that's not all. There's more. All right, and then on the future side, all right, I did 12. Here's my performance for the futures today. I did total profit 1244.23, and I did that in 2 accounts. All right, so that was, add that up. That was a nice day for me. All right, 1200 twice. That's 2400 plus another 1200 right here, $3,600. This is what happens when you learn how to do day trading. Okay, so there's nice day for me, actually. Nothing to complain about on that. I just hope to do 1% a day. That's my usual goal, is 1. And I like to compound that. So if I'm up to 44, now I have to get, tomorrow's goal is going to be $440 instead of $430. All right, see how that can keep your account growing if that's your daily goal, is just to do 1% each day. All right, so now let's go back. Let's take a look at some charts. See if I can find the chart. Here we are. All right, so SPY in the 10-minute. We got a 10-minute uptrend going into the close. Let's check it out one more time. 10-minute uptrend going into the close. You can see the 3 just barely over the 8 EMAs. So that's the faster moving average over the slower moving average into the close there. So got a 10-minute uptrend. We got a 2-hour uptrend right here. You can see the 3 EMA is up over the 8 EMA. 2-hour uptrend going into the close. Price up action up over this prior all-time high anchored VWAP. If you look at the daily chart, guess what? SPY made a brand new all-time high. Okay, so there's SPY inking out another new all-time high. They did it Friday, and they did it again on Monday. All right, we have an MMRP pattern on SPY, and I'm also playing with that as well. Okay, and for the MMRP pattern, it involves, it's a 4-candle MMRP. We've got an igniting move right here, 4-candle igniting move. See, 1, 2, 3 green candles. And then we've got a 4-candle pause. That's these 4 candles right there. So igniting move, a pause, now a check of support. So where's the support? Be right across the tops of those candles right through there. Okay, so now we have a 4-candle check of support right there. And now we have our first price advancement move is 4 candles to the upside here. So we take that, circle those, and then there's our next 4 candles here, because we were off Thursday, so there's 4 candles right here. Even though it says 3, we were off Thursday. Notice they make a higher low and a higher high than the previous 4. And then we're looking for another 4 candles to make a higher low and a higher high on the next 4 candles. And who knows if we get another group of 4 that do the same thing and make another higher low or a higher high. So there's SPY. This is the 4-day MMRP. Here's the price action. You get here's the igniting move. Right there's the igniting move. This is the pause. They're stunned. Oh my God, did you see that? What just happened? Okay. They're stunned, so they got to pause and rest. They went a long way. They broke through resistance overhead. They came back. They checked it. Here's the check of support to make sure it holds. You got 3 days, 4 days of holding right there. And now they begin their ascent into, here's their first price advancement move. This is the second price advancement move. And then we're looking for, this will be the next price advancement move right there. And that's going to show up tomorrow. We're going to start that one. So that's SPY, new all-time high. I'm looking at 620. I'm looking at probably some parabolic, hyperbolic activity up here. We are winding up to head up that way. We'll see what happens. So nice consolidation into the close. All right, if we look at this on the 10-minute chart, It's nice, real tight consolidation on the 10. See if I can pull it back up on the 10. All right, see that? I move up and consolidate to the right. Again, we got consolidation. All right, see the consolidation over prior consolidation. That's a bullish effect. Okay? Consolidation on top of prior consolidation is bullish. All right, price action making higher lows and higher highs, also bullish. Price action up over a prior all-time high anchored VWAP, also bullish. So a whole lot of bullishness going on in the market right now. All right, enough about SPY. Let's go take a look at QQQ. QQQ for today on the daily chart. What do we got? Beautiful green candle. Okay, that is an all-time high right there. The high for that is 515.58. What's today's high? 516.26. Guess what, people? New all-time high for QQQ today. All right, so I don't really need to say anything else. It just made a brand new all-time high. Okay, not a 6-month high, not a 2024 high, but a new all-time high on QQQ. Okay, obviously closing in quadrant 4 up over prior all-time high anchored VWAPs. Okay, over the trap, over the 17. QQQ is bullish. All right, making a new all-time high with SPY. Let's take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU is not going to be as lucky as QQQ, all right, but it's still moving up. FNGU makes a higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. That's bullish. Closing up in quadrant 4, that's bullish. Closing up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, also bullish. Closing over a prior high anchored VWAP, also bullish. Everything bullish about FNGU. All right, looking good there. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow puts in, let me just say this. Friday they put in a new all-time high. Let's see what we got. All right, so the high is 551.28. The high is 551. So we got a lower high and a lower low. Yeah, higher high, lower low, closing. Yeah, we got a lower high and a lower low. Closing inside the bullish trap over the rising 17, up in quadrant 4, up over a prior all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish for Diamond Dow. All right, almost a new all-time high. They missed it by about 15 cents, looks like, okay? 28 cents. 551.28, 551. Okay, close but no cigar. Still, I like this price action when it moves up like this. Okay, when it moves up like this and then it holds, that's bullish. All right, that's what I like. That's bullish. All right, so there's Diamond Dow, almost another new all-time high, but didn't quite have the mustard there on that one. Let's take a look at IWM. All right, here's IWM. IWM doing it right. Okay, doing the right thing. Up and over. I like that. That's bullish. All right, price action for IWM is a lower high, lower low, closing over a bullish trap. That's bullish. Closing over a prior 2-year high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Closing up in quadrant 4, also bullish. Closing up over the all-time high anchored VWAP from way back here in 2021, that's also bullish. So everything looking bullish on IWM. So you got all of the Fab 5. IWM, Diamond Dow, QQQ, FNGU, and SPY. All in bull modes up over prior high anchored VWAPs. Things are looking good for the market. Things could get parabolic, hyperbolic. We'll see what happens, all right? So there's IWM getting it done today. All right, let's take a look at the technicals. And on the technicals, start off with T2122. Looks like we spent our day knocking on the door to the buy zone. All right, bears wouldn't open the door. All right, and you can see right here we made a lower low. I kind of thought we would jump back into the overbought zone. No such luck. Maybe it's coming tomorrow. I don't like this. All right, I don't like. See that highs keep getting lower and lower. I don't like that. Okay, so that could be a warning sign. We'll see what happens. All right. Tried to get into the buy zone. Couldn't quite make it today. Then again, we're dealing with the interns. All right. All right. All the big boy traders are gone home, and they left the shop to the interns. And the interns got the directions, just don't lose money. All right. So that's probably why we didn't get into the buy zone, because probably don't have a full staff at those trading firms right now. So there's T2122. Let's take a look at T2123. Yeah, guess what? Another new all-time high on T2123. All right, so new all-time high on T2123, 15-minute chart, up over, well, you can see right here, up over the 200 period moving average, up in quadrant 4. Everything looking good for T2123. All right, so price action moving up and holding the higher ground. That's bullish. All right, let's take a look at the 3-bar chart. Same product, 3-bar chart. Seeing a lot more space. Got a lot of space opening up on this rising 200 SMA and the price action right here. Closing up in quadrant 4, up over the 17 EMA. That's these dots that run right through there. Okay, so there's price action closing up there. That's very bullish. Everything in the market, it's not everything, but things are looking on the macro level for as a whole. If you put a circle around everything, for the most part, things are very bullish in the market at this time. All right, T2123. Yeah, I don't see any weakness yet. Okay, it's not time to short yet. I don't see any weakness. Okay, so there's T2123. FNGU, I know they had a great day. You can see right here. Here's yesterday's price action. Friday's. You can see green from the beginning of the day to the end of the day on Friday. They had a half day. All right, today we had a full day. All right, green from the beginning of the day. They moved up and then they held. That's a bullish move right there. Moving up and holding this higher ground. That is bullish, okay? When we go up and come back and give it up, that's just neutral, okay? If we go up, come back, give it up and more, all right? That's bearish, all right? Moving up and holding, that is bullish, all right? That's FNGU. All right, so FNGU getting it done today. You see green almost to the very end. We got a little red, couple of red candles. I actually think those are after hours anyways. We'll see what happens. I think those are after hours candles. All right, let's go take a look at a few sectors before I run out of breath. All right, first sector, SMH. All right, SMH is in a downtrend. All right, Intel did pretty good today, and then they lost it. All right, Intel did one of these. It went up, and then it came back. All right, that's neutral. All right, just neutral. All right, now if they'd have went up and held, that'd have been really nice. But they just went up and they came right back. So there it is. So here's SMA, Semiconductor Index, price action. Now semiconductors are in a downtrend. Okay, they're in a downtrend because they broke that low right there. See, they made a lower low right here. All right, and then they broke this low. See, they made a lower low right there. All right. If they break that high right here, they'll be back in an uptrend. A lot of work to do. Got to break the high. Here's the good news. Okay, they're in a downtrend. Here's the good news. Yeah, they're up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's good news. Okay, that indicates money is probably flowing in to the SMH or some of the products in the SMH. Okay, some other good news. They're closed in the upper third. Okay, that's good news. That's bullish for me. All right, they closed over the bullish trap. All right, we had a bullish cross right here. They closed over that. That's bullish for me. They closed over a falling 17 EMA. That's also bullish for me. Okay, so this 3-bar move right here, or this 2-bar move, just took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles of price action in this 2-bar move right there. Also, very bullish for me. Okay, they're up over the midpoint. They're in the upper third. They're up over the 17. Can they hold it up here? Let's look at it on the intraday. Hey, I like that price action. You guys know what I like. Up, hold. I like that. All right, so there's SMH on the 10-minute. We'll go back to the daily. Okay, you can see on the intraday time frame, that's what I like. All right, so that looks promising for tomorrow. Maybe another green candle. We'll see what happens. All right, the main event this week is Wednesday. Mr. Powell's going to speak. I don't know what time. I might have it at my fingertips here. I'm going to go over. He's going to speak at 1:45. That's the main event this week. All right, let's go take a look at a few more sectors, then we're going to wrap this up. Okay, so here's XLK. It's our technology sector. That is the all-time high for the technology sector. Price action is up over the all-time high. Price action is up over the bullish trap, over the 17, up in quadrant 4. All of those things there that I just described are bullish. Okay? XLK is in bull mode. All right? This is the technology sector. Let's take a look at XLI. All right? XLI doing the right stuff. Again, okay, moving up. Holding the higher ground. That's bullish. Up over a prior high anchored VWAP, also bullish. Up over the 17 EMA, rising 17 EMA, also bullish. Closing inside the bullish trap. Kind of bullish, all right? It's not under it, all right? It's in it, all right? And attacking the all-time high. That is the all-time high made on Wednesday, all right? This would be Friday's candle. That's today's. That red candle there, that happens to be the all-time high. That was made on Wednesday, all right? So that was an attack on the all-time highs up there. So XLI, still very, very bullish here. Let's go ahead and take some of this stuff out of here. See if I can delete some of this stuff for the next time. We'll go take a look at the XLU. Let's take that out. We don't need that anymore. This measured move is done. Okay, so let's take that out. Don't need that. All right, kind of clean up the chart a little bit. All right, see that? Now there's the pink line. That was a prior high anchored VWAP. You can see price action up over it. Let's take a look at XLU. This is our utility sector, typically a defensive sector. Also on Wednesday, putting in a new all-time high. See that? That is a new all-time high made on Wednesday. That's Friday's candle. This is today's candle, this kind of fall out of bed candle right there. All right, but let's just look at it. That's a big candle. All right, it closed underneath the bullish trap. Not so good. Over the 17 EMA, rising 17. That is bullish. Up over a prior all-time high anchored VWAP, also bullish. All right, and up in quadrant 4, still bullish. All right. It may look like it lost its mojo, but it's still got some characteristics of bullishness, all right? Because it's still up here in quadrant 4, still up over the 17, still up over prior high anchored VWAP, okay? But I'm not expecting a whole lot out of XLU. It is typically a defensive sector used mainly in recessions as a defensive maneuver to park money in utilities during recessions. Okay, so don't think I don't see this this losing some ground up here. Doesn't bother me at all. Okay, it's when XLF or SMH or IYT, when one of those loses, then I get a little nervous. All right, that's XLU, not so much. Let's take a look at XLE. It's our energy sector. All right, here's energy. Okay, staying in the upper third. That's bullish. All right, closing up over the 17, still green right there. That's bullish. Up over the all-time high anchor VWAP. That's still bullish. Just experiencing a pullback after this. I don't know what you want to call that. Maybe a 25-day ascent right there. All right, starting from here. Got that 25-day ascent. Yeah. They're going to need a 5-day rest after a 25-day ascent. All right, so there's XLE. That is still bullish. It's up in the upper thirds, over the all-time high anchored VWAP, still up over this rising 17. They're just taking a rest right now. Everything's still bullish on XLE. Let's take a look at XLF. All right, so here's XLF, and on Wednesday, guess what? New all-time high made on Wednesday. That would be Friday's candle. This is today's candle. Price action closing inside the bullish trap. Not too bad. Over the all-time high, prior all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Over rising 17. That's bullish. Up in quadrant 4. That's bullish. Everything's still bullish about XLF. Just having a rest day right now. Okay. Let's take a look at XRT. It's our retail sector. Okay, retail breaking out of this 10-month consolidation block. All right, let's take a look at this 10-month consolidation block. Starts off right about here, and it goes all the way to there. Okay, so you got March to November, and here we are on Black Friday breakout. All right, look at that. Okay, so this is a retail sales. That's why I call it the Black Friday breakout. XRT, all right, breaking out of the consolidation box. All right, let's see if they can hold it up here. It looks like they got 3 days hold. I like that. Let's get rid of that. And what are we doing? Another one of my favorite things. We have moved up, and we're holding. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so there's XRT, moves up, holds the higher ground. Okay, price action for XRT. Let me drill down here. Going to move in so I can see. All right, closing up over the bullish trap. Closing up over the rising 17, both bullish. Closing up in quadrant 4, also bullish. And closing up over the all-time high anchored VWAP made in 2021. Also bullish, all right? So XRT is in bull mode right there. All right, let's go see what the transports are doing. Here's IYT. Okay, transports. Okay, that would be Wednesday's candle. There's Monday's candle, new all-time high on last Monday, not today, a week ago today. All right, IYT put in a new all-time high right there. Since then, they've been resting. Okay, again, doing my favorite move, moving up, holding the higher ground. Okay, see they originate from here. All right, see if they'd have moved up. All right, and then came back down, that would have been neutral, right? But notice they didn't do that. They went up and they held up here, okay? So we like that. That's bullish. All right, so price action today, okay, you can see up over the all-time high anchored VWAPs, prior all-time high anchored VWAPs up in quadrant 4. Everything looking good, holding the higher ground. All right, I'm going to take a few questions in the room. I had a great day. I shared my day with you. Looking forward to tomorrow for another great day. Let me pull this down. Let's take this. Enough of the showing off. Don't need that. All right, let's take a look at some questions. Answer a few questions. Good stuff. Thanks, John. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Robert. Everybody. Just for the recap. Yeah, my Intel worked until it didn't. Yeah, I hear you, Fido. I still think there's a little bit of bullishness left. I don't know. I am going to hopefully get out at a break even at 24.25. All right, and then unless I see some bulls step in again, kind of not interested in Intel. That was a 10% move today. I mean, you got to think it's a $23 stock. I mean, and it went down like $2.30. That's a 10% move. Okay, I don't like that 10% moves unless it's in my favor, right? It went from 550 down to 23.50. Right? That's like a almost a 10% move, a 9% move. Still ugly as heck. All right? I don't like that. All right? If you're going to pull that kind of stuff, I'm not that interested. They better recover this tomorrow if they want me to follow them. All right, that's it, traders. I'll see you guys. Hey, thanks, Brad. Made some profits. Love it. Got another lifetime member today. Thanks, Rod. All right, Brad made some profits. People made some profits. I'm very, very happy. Thank you. All right, until tomorrow, all right, 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll do it again. See if we can get the bulls. See if we can get the bulls to jump. All right. Tomorrow. We'll see. All right, everybody have a wonderful evening. Hey, don't forget, tonight, Doug's on deck. I mean, he does some awesome, they all do some awesome webinars, all right? So Doug's on deck. No, I think, is it Doug or is it Rick? Public e-learning in the free room. It's in the free room. And let me look at my calendar here on Skype. Hit and run candlesticks. And that's something else. See what we got for the calendar. Monday night. No, it's Rick. Rick's going to be on deck with the Road to Wealth tonight at 8 p.m. That should be really good. You don't want to miss that. All right. The Road to Wealth tonight, 8 o'clock in the free room, in the HRC free room. Hope to see you there. All right. So, all right, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Thank you.